The death of Moumita Debnath, a promising young medical professional from Kolkata, has shocked and saddened many, igniting a complex and urgent debate about the safety of healthcare workers and the efficacy of the justice system in India. Found in a disturbing condition in a location typically used by medical students for rest, her tragic demise has led to intense scrutiny and widespread protests. As the investigation progresses, the case has drawn both national and international attention, highlighting systemic issues within the Indian justice system and healthcare sector. This video aims to provide a detailed overview of the case as it stands, incorporating the latest developments and public reactions. It is important to approach the information with an understanding that investigations are ongoing and details may evolve. The purpose here is to inform and contextualize, not to draw final conclusions or pass judgments. The recent tragic incident involving the rape and murder of a second-year postgraduate trainee at R.G. Kar Medical College in Kolkata has sent shockwaves through the medical community and the nation. Occurring on August 9, 2024, just days before India's Independence Day celebrations, this horrific crime has highlighted the vulnerabilities faced by healthcare professionals and sparked widespread outrage. It has also led to urgent calls for systemic reforms to improve the safety of doctors, particularly women, in their workplaces. On August 9, 2024, 9:30 a.m., the body of a 31-year-old trainee doctor from R.G. Kar Medical College and Hospital in Kolkata was discovered. 9:58 a.m., Sandeep Ghosh, then principal of R.G. Kar Medical College and Hospital, is informed of the discovery of a postgraduate trainee's body. 10:03 a.m., Sandeep Ghosh contacts Abhijit Mandal, the officer in charge of Tala Police Station. 10:10 a.m., Tala Police Station recorded the first general diary, GDE 542, regarding the discovery of the body. The police began collecting evidence from the crime scene. 10:30 a.m., the police arrived at the crime scene, sealing off the seminar room where the incident occurred to prevent contamination. 10:52 a.m., the victim's family was informed by a police official about the discovery. 11 to 11:30 a.m., senior officers, along with a forensics team, photographer, and videographer, reached the crime scene. 12:30 p.m., the police commissioner arrived at the scene. 12:44 p.m., the victim was officially declared deceased. 1:40 p.m., Sandeep Ghosh consults an advocate regarding the incident. 1:47 p.m., the body was handed over to the police. 3:40 p.m., a confidential letter from the medical superintendent cum vice principal, MSVP, of R.G. Kar Medical College was delivered to the officer in charge of Tala Police Station for the registration of the FIR. 8:30 to 10:45 p.m., the police collected 40 exhibits from the crime scene under videography. 11:30 to 11:45 p.m., an FIR is registered, detailing the incident as an unnatural death. As per the CBI, Ghosh was informed about the murder of the junior woman doctor at 9:58 a.m. on August 9, but he did not register a formal police complaint immediately. A complaint was later lodged by the medical superintendent vice principal. Instead of filing an FIR, Ghosh made a vague complaint later. He introduced what the CBI officers called a new theory of suicide despite external injury marks on the victim's body. The CBI further alleged that Ghosh till this time was in touch with Tala Police Station's OC, Abhijit Mandal, and an advocate. He even avoided meeting the victim's parents when they came to the hospital and got to know that their daughter was raped and murdered. Mandal was informed about the crime at 10:03 a.m. but he allegedly delayed reaching the crime scene about an hour later even though R.G. Kar Hospital is barely 10 minutes away from the Tala Police Station. The CBI investigation has revealed a 14-hour delay by the Kolkata police in lodging the FIR. This issue has also been repeatedly flagged in the Calcutta High Court and the Supreme Court. The CBI said the police officer failed to ensure timely registration of the FIR, despite the heinous nature of the crime. The first general diary entry, CBI has said, stated that the body of PG trainee of RG Kar MCH was found lying in unconscious state in the seminar room of chest medicine, even after the body was examined by a doctor and she was found dead. The investigating agency further told the court that the general diary entry was allegedly made in conspiracy with hospital authorities and other unknown persons, intentionally mentioning wrong details. The CBI also alleged that Mondal failed to cordon off the crime scene, which led to unauthorized people entering the crime scene and led to damage of vital evidence. Also, Mondal was held responsible by the CBI for the delay in the issue of the death certificate and autopsy. The CBI also alleged that Mondal tried to protect accused in the RG Kar rape murder case, Sanjoy Roy, and got the body of the victim cremated in haste despite the victim's family demanding for a second autopsy. Mondal also tried to protect others who had unauthorized access to the scene of the crime. Mondal has also been accused of failing to ensure videography of the complete process of sealing articles, exhibits, and biological samples, among others, from the crime scene, as required under the provisions of the Bengal Narcotics and Psychotropic Substances Act, BNSS. The Tala police station OC is also accused of an unnecessary delay of 2 days in seizing the clothes and belongings of accused Sanjoy Roy despite him being arrested on August 10. Ghosh and Mondal are first arrests by the CBI in RG Kar rape murder case. The former was already in the agency's custody in the financial irregularities case. The duo are accused of being a part of an alleged cover-up by the hospital administration after the doctor was found raped and murdered. According to a report from Hindustan Samacar, the parents of a victim from RG Kar Hospital have made serious accusations against the police. They joined the protesting doctors at the hospital on Wednesday night, alleging that Kolkata police attempted to conceal the case. The parents claimed that the police rushed the cremation of their daughter's body to cover up the situation. They also accused a senior police officer of attempting to bribe them after the incident became public. The father of the victim stated, "The police tried to cover up the case from the start. We were denied access to the body and had to wait at the police station while the post-mortem was performed. When the body was eventually returned to us, a senior police officer offered us money, which we refused." In response to the case, the Calcutta High Court ordered in the second week of August for the investigation to be transferred to the CBI. Since August 10, there have been widespread protests across the state, with people from various backgrounds demanding justice for the victim. Recently, on Monday, the CBI arrested Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, the former principal of RG Kar Medical College and Hospital, on charges related to financial irregularities. Additionally, the West Bengal Assembly unanimously passed a new rape bill stipulating the death penalty for rape convictions that result in the victim's death or permanent coma, and life imprisonment without parole for other cases. The father revealed that police pressured the family to cremate her body sooner than they wished. Despite the family's desire to keep their daughter's body for some time, they were allegedly rushed into the cremation process. Protesters are demanding justice for the victim and calling for significant improvements to security at government hospitals. Many facilities lack basic safety measures, such as proper resting rooms for doctors, CCTV surveillance, and security personnel. The absence of these amenities, they argue, makes hospitals unsafe, particularly for women. "We wanted to keep our daughter's body longer, but we were under immense pressure to cremate her," the doctor's father said during a protest at the medical college. He also alleged that a senior police officer approached him with a monetary offer when his daughter's body was returned home after the autopsy but before the cremation. "I refused the money and gave him a piece of my mind," he recounted, though the reason for the offer was not made clear. The officer in question did not respond to calls or messages seeking comment. West Bengal Women and Child Development Minister, Shashi Panja, addressed the family's concerns on Thursday, stating, "We respect the family's sentiments, they have lost their daughter." She also urged the federal police, who took over the investigation last month, to complete their probe swiftly and uncover the truth. Reports have surfaced that in 2019, the the West Bengal government promised to improve security measures in hospitals following concerns over staff safety. However, those promises have yet to be fully implemented. In addition to the arrest of the suspect, the federal police have also detained the former principal of R.G. Kar Medical College, his close aide. The autopsy report. The tragic case of a trainee doctor who was raped and murdered at Kolkata's R.G. Kar Medical College and Hospital has drawn significant attention and outrage. According to a post-mortem report obtained by India Today, the following key findings were revealed. 1. Extent of injuries. The autopsy documented over 14 injuries on the victim's head, face, neck, arms, and genitals, all inflicted prior to her death. 2. Cause of death. The cause of death was identified as manual strangulation associated with smothering. 3. Manner of death. The manner of death was classified as homicide. 4. Evidence of sexual assault. The report indicated signs of possible sexual assault, including evidence of forceful penetration. 5. Fluid analysis. A white, thick, viscid liquid was discovered in the victim's genitalia. 6. Internal injuries. The report noted hemorrhaging in the lungs and the presence of blood clots in the body. 7. No fractures. There were no indications of fractures on the victim's body. 8. Further analysis. Samples of blood and other bodily fluids were collected for additional testing. The police reported that the postgraduate trainee doctor was found deceased in a seminar room at the hospital on August 9, 2024. Following the incident, Sanjoy Roy, a civic volunteer with the Kolkata police, was arrested the next day in connection with the crime. Subsequently, the Calcutta High Court transferred the investigation to the Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI. The horrific nature of this crime has led to widespread protests and strikes by doctors and nurses across West Bengal and other regions of India. In light of the public outcry, Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, the former principal of R.G. Kar Medical College and Hospital, resigned from his position and has been questioned by the CBI. In response to the incident, the West Bengal government announced several initiatives aimed at improving the safety of women in workplaces, particularly in state-run hospitals. These measures include the creation of designated retiring rooms and the establishment of CCTV-monitored, safe zones for women, especially those working night shifts. Additionally, the Supreme Court has taken notice of the case and is scheduled to hear it on August 20, 2024.